What was
Hello.
Shannon, was that your handiwork?
No, that was not me. That
That was Amanda.
Oh,
She's much
I
better
like
than
you.
I
I
am.
like you.
That was Amanda.
Mine are all hokey, you know that. Come on.
Well, just the toilet bowl flushing.
It worked the last year and a half.
It did. I liked it.
Well,
Drove Shay crazy.
yeah, well, I mean, he has a picture of me with a big black gap in my teeth. Too. And it's like annoying. I'm like, that's not my picture.
That's the only thing. I can change the picture. I can change the sound.
It's like he had to put that on there.
I mean, I could.
Hey, you know, he could Photoshop shop that so it's like wider.
Yeah.
Right?
Like you know, it's like a bunch of peppercorns in between one tooth.
I know they're jacked, but I don't know.
Big Bugs Bunny, right? Welcome everybody. Thanks for coming. Welcome back to the live coin Q&A. We have missed you guys terribly, and I hope everybody had a fantastic Christmas and New Year. We have some amazing viewer submissions to show.
Long time.
Yes, I know. It does feel like it was this year. It was a long time. I think it was a lot longer this year.
It felt like
it.
It's good though.
Well,
we got
because both holidays fell on Monday. So
right.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
Well, all of our viewers, all of our community, they were very busy hunting coins the whole time. So
I know they were.
Lots of good things being found too.
Yeah.
Videos.
Lots and lots of good things. I am not going to be on camera tonight. I have an eye infection. So it's not pretty. So you won't be seeing me tonight.
You're not supposed to wipe your.
Yeah, a little bit of conjunctivitis.
Yeah.
A little bit of conjunctivitis. I do.
You handle your coins. Don't do that.
Let's say here. You didn't know about it.
I didn't. Wait. I don't want to type all these people in. So hi, felt these coins. Farm Dog, Mo, Highway. Oh, I think I said hi to a couple of them. Anyway, Highway, Scott. Who else? Beach? No, I said Beach.
And
Scott.
thank you to Dennis for the $20.
Michael.
Yes.
Thank you, Dennis. $20 super chat. Emil, Indigon. Good to see you guys. Orgulo.
Cherie Ward.
Cherie Ward. Well, I said hi to Cherie. Yeah.
So,
you know what's so neat? I just love this community because you guys sent us like very nice little Merry Christmas, Happy New Year messages, and
yes,
it was real. I was very thankful to see those. Those brighten our day for sure, especially after we have some others on the other end of the spectrum that are not so nice. So,
on the way other end of the spectrum.
Like go Christmas yourself.
Not everybody appreciates a dream crusher like Paula or myself. So.
True.
They don't appreciate it, and most of the time it's the people with junk. They just don't want to hear it. That their coins are junk.
But I mean, I'm watching you guys grow. I'm watching people that weren't able to spot MD send in a coin and say, "This is MD, isn't it?" And I'm like, "Yep," and they're starting to really get it. And I love watching people start to submit double dies after 6 months of machine doubling.
Super exciting. Yeah. That makes it all worthwhile. And in fact, there was a post today on Facebook, and I won't mention names, but some people are getting really, really just tired of all of the, garbage that the bad feedback they get on Facebook, and all the people who, like Shay was just saying, the ones that just give us nothing but negativity back. And so some of the good ones are starting to quit. They're just starting to leave the groups on Facebook. Like they've just had enough. And it's unfortunate because if we lose the good ones, then where does that leave the new collectors? I mean, I made a comment. I'm in it for the long haul. But there's just a lot of people that are really being affected by this, and it's sad. And Ken Potter he actually he reposted what somebody else had posted, and I'm hoping that he's not becoming affected by it like that.
Yeah.
Bobby and I on his Facebook page. Try. I know. I love Bobby to death. Try to protect him a little bit from some of the crap that gets in that wants to get in there, but we can only do so much. You know, we can't control all the comments, and it's just sad. So if you're on Facebook, be kind, and if you see people not being kind, especially to somebody who's trying to help them, say
Send
something.
them on a.
Yeah, say something, because that's not good. We don't want to lose the good people, you know. We actually talked kind of about a little bit about that on the Coin Show podcast when we were on a couple weeks ago with Matt and Mike.
So speaking of the Coin Show podcast, Mike is in the chat. So hi, Mike. Also, if you didn't watch that stream where everybody was together, it was really fun. So you might want to go over there and do that.
Fun.
And if you don't know their information, there is their link to their YouTube. Go watch them.
Yeah, it was so much fun. And I'm going to share something real quick with you guys. If you guys were on with us a few weeks ago, we shared an article in Aeroscope on the Richmond dime. And I will never forget that. It was basically a mistake. It should never have made it into the magazine. And it was it was a damaged coin that just got a bunch of hype that it shouldn't have got. So I want to share this.
So there's a news update about it, huh?
There is an update.
Nice.
There is an update. So this was in the new. This is in the new issue, and it's a retraction by James Motley. We would like to issue a retraction for our latest November-December issue of Aeroscope. The cover story in that issue was the work of an author who submitted non-factual content which got past the reviewers. Having high-quality educational content is very important to us, and having that information be accurate is essential. We regret the error. Now, I have not seen this retraction Amanda just posted. So, Amanda, did it include any information in it about the article they were referencing?
No, that was all I could find in there.
Yeah, and that's a little disappointing. I would have liked to have at least had them show the like something about the article they were referencing. But I am glad that they did that. I don't think it's going to be the last that we hear of that knucklehead who wrote that article. But anyway, so there is that. So I appreciate Aeroscope and Koneka for issuing that retraction.
Yeah,
That's good.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
And we try to do that too. I mean,
Yeah, we do.
I know I've responded and made a couple mistakes and try to own up to it too. So we usually let you know as soon as we figure it out.
Yeah, we do.
We've all been there. I think the message is, you know, it doesn't matter where you're at in your education of whatever you specialize in. You're always learning,
Yes.
you know, about whatever it is, you know, that interests you. So, you know, again, I'm in this for the long haul. I've kind of sold my soul to the devil, you know, to become.
You're invested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're invested. Yep.
I am super invested, and you know, I can't be more apologetic enough if, you know, if I say something that's incorrect. So.
Yeah, nobody can be 100% correct 100% of the time. And even, I mean, if you look throughout the hobby and look through your cherry picker's guide and different publications, you'll see retractions and you'll see varieties that have been debunked and things. So
Yeah.
even with that, people get it wrong, you know. Sometimes it's just a process of elimination when it comes to errors on coins. And because you're not there to see it happen when it happens, you have to just kind of go with what you know. And sometimes there's something that happens that you don't know about. So we learn constantly.
waiting on the retraction on the 5-aught cheek and the cherry picker's guide. So, well, we'll see.
Yeah, well, if you want to see if you want to see more information on that, just read Joe Cronin's book.
We better get started.
I know we do need to get started,
Yeah.
but you guys hang around because at the end of this show, we are going to be doing a giveaway. Sean too has a brand new book out called The Rabbit Hole of Improper Alloy Mixes, and we're going to be giving away a signed copy of that.
Thank you, Silver Stacker and Training.
Thank you.
Happy New Year.
Thank you very much. Yeah, so I don't know which one to pull up. There's two here, Amanda. That one or that one? That one.
No,
What's the other one? Nothing? Okay.
the second one. We have
Okay.
so much.
A second.
Okay. So welcome back to the live coin Q&A for January 8th, 2024. If you guys have any questions, please hold them till the end. Or if it's about the coin we're discussing, just tag us, say at live coin Q&A, or let one of our moderators know that you have a question about the coin, and they'll make sure that we can see your question. And Adam,
Bottoms up.
Okay.
bottoms up.
1971 S-proof set re-engraved hair or working die. From Anna A. Hello, I saw this error on Blue Ridge Silverhound's YouTube, and I sold one. I sold on eBay. Seems to be a head scratcher. Any ideas, or can I send you the mint set to be examined further? The third pick is from the second set. It has fewer of these marks on the cheek. Oh, Anna also received a response from Mike Diamond. Hi, Anna. This proof working die was retouched in an attempt to enhance Lincoln's beard. I don't know if the retouching was done before installation of or if the die was removed, retouched, and reinstalled. Since proof dies are used for a limited number of strikes, I think it is more likely that the die was retouched before being installed. Many other retouched or re-engraved working dies and working hubs are known among U.S. coins. This activity affects both proofs and business strikes. Mike Diamond.
So this is interesting because I was unable to find a proof example without this to some degree. I think early on in the die's life, it's stronger, but if this was some type of retouching, they did it on every single die. So maybe it was done on the master die.
Master die, probably.
Yeah, because I was not able to find it. Is really interesting looking, and I was like, God, that is really cool. But then I got kind of disappointed when I started looking. I'm like, but it looks, I guess it's kind of normal.
Well, I know, Paula, did you know about this before I had talked about it on?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
Well,
I think I messaged you. Didn't I message you?
I think so. I think that was
after your video, yeah.
Right? I'm
Yeah, it was after.
The timeline there.
Yeah, it was after.
One has two different design types identified. One with the re-engraved bow tie, but
Yeah,
in none of those pictures did they ever mention the beard as part of that.
No, because I think that it's just a normal part of the design. It's odd. I mean, but if you look at, you can find examples where it's faint, but I think that's because that's towards the, later in the die's life. Maybe it just wears down, but
ATOG said he has a set with and one set without the retouch. Yeah. So maybe
it'd be interesting to correlate it with the tie, the other known re-engraved.
It would be. If you could send us pictures, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
This is like one of those instances where it's like there's more of them with this than without. Kind of similar to the Spitting Eagle Carson City Morgan, the 91cc.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually more rare to find one without the spitting little die gouge than it is with it.
Or the 69D floating roof.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Oh,
Or
Or the
70S.
or the 72 master die doubling.
this just goes to show why 1971 is the best year ever.
Oh, goodness. Sorry.
It's
Sarah.
one more thing that, keeps enhancing 71. There's a lot.
Tell us more, Shantagonist.
Yeah, right.
That's what I am tonight. This
So
shit.
you're,
if you hear us-
52 also.
Yeah, that was my mint year.
If you hear a screaming child in the background, nobody's being injured. I have a toddler living with me who's 2 years old, who is the epitome of the terrible twos,
Mhm.
and he likes to scream. So I'll try to catch it and mute it when it happens, but bear with me.
Now, if you hear a fire alarm going off, or
Yeah, fire alarm. That's the bird.
that's the bird.
Okay, Sean, your turn.
All right. So we got a 34 Lincoln wheat cent with crack around the edge from John. I found a 34 penny that seems to have a crack going around the outer edge of the penny, as if it was splitting. I was wondering if it was starting to split, or is there something else going on with the edge? Any information or knowledge would be great.
Chocolatey brown. That's interesting. It does kind of look a little bit like it's got a little lamination issue going on there. So I don't know if it's actually splitting.
I don't know. I could also see where somebody might have been spooning that, or
Little
potentially.
possibly. I mean, the rim doesn't look like
Look how close the rim is to the.
to
Well,
the. It doesn't look.
Looks kind of thick, maybe.
I think it's just really. I think if we got, I mean, there is like a little dent. It seems like
Mhm.
maybe, but that could be just from going through a coin roll, coin counter or something. But it does have like the appearance of a lamination. So a lot of times, so when these split, that's the plane that they would split on, and it starts out. So they call it the clamshell lamination. And that's the horizontal plane that would happen on. So it could very well be like an early, it's not quite splitting, but it's got that lamination there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to say that I'm proud that they're looking at the third side.
Yeah.
I rarely look at the edge.
I know.
Find something like
I
that.
know, right?
True. It is true.
And there are things you can find.
Yeah.
Yeah. Collar cuts. That's a big one.
Cuds.
Good.
Cuds. Kittle cuds. Those are kittle cuds.
Wait, where's my check mark? Check the count. We'll have to
That
go
was
back
by
to
design, by the way.
Kittle cud.
It was just appropriate.
Matthew,
time.
thanks for coming, Matthew. Joe McBride, Jack Coleman, John Jacobs, thanks for coming, you guys. It's my turn. Fancy serial numbers update from October 16th show from West P. Finally sold my daughter's fancy $1 bill for a fantastic, I'm not going to try to say that word, awesome gain with a sell price of $210. Nice. My cousin estimated 120 in the clear. This has been an encouraging experience to say the least. We're now hooked on the search. Yes.
Of course.
I would like to thank you again for the informational content and for letting us share our experience with you. Aw. Oh, yay.
Nice.
Big score.
That's awesome.
$210.
That's a
And
nice one.
hopefully a collector for life, right?
That's right.
I just found this one tonight.
739-888-888-888-888.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
Very nice.
Yeah, don't be surprised. You could sell that for like $10.
Yeah, all those eights.
And to someone from China too, because
Eights are popular there. I know there's a slot machine with lucky 8s or whatever, the dragon 8s.
Yeah.
Mhm. That's true.
Dropped letter from
Drop-
Mark O. I was hunting a box of quarters a few days ago and found this. I thought I would share it. Should I have it graded? Looks uncirculated. Here's some pics.
This is very cool.
Oh yes, I remember this.
Oh my god.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Between America and the back of the head there,
Yeah.
you got an
Yeah.
R
R.
Liberty, right?
R. Dropped
Yeah, that's
R.
the R from Liberty. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Liberty, 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 Liberty.
There you
Bibbidi
go.
bibbidi.
That is very
That-
cool.
You also got a little bit of grease stuck through there.
Yeah.
So I will always give my opinion, and everybody knows it. Typically, I tell people this error speaks for itself, right? It's so obvious. However, having this in a slab with the error actually on the label may open the market up a little bit more for you. It may get people who would question this or not understand or something like that. It may help them be more interested, but an annex slab would be enough, in my opinion.
And especially for the people that can't take pictures close enough to show
Yeah.
that and clear enough.
Kay Kaiser, I'm so glad you asked. I would love to tell you how this happens. So have you seen a struck through grease error where like one of the numbers is missing or one of the letters is missing? And
Like-
it's
Like the In God We Rust
yeah,
Kansas quarter that's been popular.
perfect example. Like the Ngawi rust where mint goop and grease gets clogged in that incused area of the die. And so that number or letter doesn't strike up. Well, this starts out like that. Like that R in Liberty got a bunch of mint goop and grease and crud in that device, and it got packed so hard from all from the dice constantly striking those planchets, just packed it. Well, it fell out, and that filling fell out onto a planchet that hadn't been struck, and when that die came and struck it, this got struck into it, and it left a big old R in there. Mint goo.
Through dropped letter.
Yep, struck through, dropped letter.
Silver Stacker asks, am I seeing doubled?
No. No.
Not
And
unless
if
you're
you-
cross-eyed, but
Yeah, and if you were, it would be machine doubled. Yeah, no.
Or maybe he was asking about the drop letter because it is grease.
Oh.
It's not hard enough to where it's not going to expand and cause some rippling or some sort of phenomenon where it appears like it's doubled.
ooh, sloppy stack. I don't know. I mean, I suppose it's possible for that thing to keep falling,
Like bouncing around. Yeah.
It can get stuck to the die.
Yeah.
It can get stuck to the obverse. So this one, it would be the obverse die. And it can get stuck.
It could get
Yeah.
stuck to the coin too.
It can be retained on the coin. Yep, it can be retained on the
Don't
coin.
remove it.
No,
Yeah,
don't pick
Don't
it.
pick at it. That's right. It's worth
Don't
more
pick
if
at
it's stuck in there.
Yeah, it can stick to the die. It can be on a different place on the die. It's not going to last long. It's just not going to last long. So, but yeah, good question though.
Dennis said, "Is it inches?" I'm not sure what that question means, but it's the same size. That's how you can kind of tell as that R in America. It's
In
not
Liberty.
Liberty. It's
Yeah.
not. I mean, that's how small it is.
Man,
Yeah.
fantastic point. So I've gotten a number of emails where somebody had some sort of like gigantic S imprinted on it, and they're like, "Is
Right.
that a drop letter?" No.
Yeah, like
really
the
need to-
Richmond dime.
Yeah, right. But you really need, it needs to be the same size and dimensions as something else on that, either the obverse
Yes.
or the reverse. So.
Yes, it does.
Right.
There you go.
Cool.
Yeah, you're not gonna find the R in the bag. No, you're not gonna find that. But odds are it stayed at the mint.
Yeah.
It got wiped off.
Nice. Who's up, Amanda?
Amanda.
2023D Roosevelt quarter DDRs from Dennis D. Found a number of both of these examples in a box of 2023D Roosevelt quarters. Could these be a DDR on the top of the T in Roosevelt and a DDR to the left of the T in Roosevelt?
Ooh.
I was
That
kind of
looks-
doing die gouge on this one.
Yeah, I was gonna say that looks more like
But there's
some kind of
multiple.
damage to the die gouge.
What do y'all think?
Like probably, yeah, like something may have fallen on the die or something right there. I don't know.
I think it's a little bit of machine doubling.
You think?
I think it's a little bit of incused machine doubling.
But
Because the die gouge would be raised.
is it not raised on the coin?
No, this is incused.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought it was raised. Okay.
No, those letters are incused.
Well, the letter is, but is the anomaly incused?
Yes,
I can't
it
tell
looks
from the pictures because
it very much looks incused.
to me it looks like it's in relief. So I don't know.
Yeah.
If it's incused, I'd say it's just damaged.
So,
Yeah.
so yeah, Eleanor Roosevelt is definitely in Cuse on that quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of some of the pictures that they have for Incuse doubling.
Dennis
Yeah.
said it's raised on the coin.
Dennis, I think so. Are you seeing Eleanor Roosevelt raised on the coin too? I'm serious question.
Yeah.
Are you seeing Eleanor Roosevelt raised on the coin too?
Sometimes it's very difficult.
The
'Cause, like,
shadows
Yeah,
are consistent with it being in.
Right, Kittle.
look at that picture right there.
Comes before sports.
The type.
I mean, if you look at that pic,
Yeah,
sometimes
that does not look incused. I mean, that does not look raised. That looks incused.
it all looks raised up right there to me. So maybe that's my problem.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Just the lighting and how it.
Because like sometimes you gotta, go over here or
And you got little bite marks up above Eleanor. Those are little, those are little reading marks.
So the light's coming from the north. If you look at the damage above the inn in Eleanor, you'll see there's a shadow in the where the edge of another coin is hit there, right? And it's got that deep side, and then it goes shallow right to the surface. So you know that the light is coming from the north, and you can see it on the inside of each of the letters at the bottom, and you see the darkness on the top. So you know these are incuse, but it is playing tricks with your eyes, for sure.
Yeah.
So
And that's not a die chip. It doesn't. I would be surprised if that was a die chip, and I'd be surprised if that was raised. The borders are way too soft.
right.
I think the borders are just way too soft.
Well, the interesting thing on the one above the T is that there's not really a shadow at the top like you see on all the others, and so it kind of feels like that little part is raised, which to me would say it's a die gouge because somebody probably was futzing with that with the surface of the coin.
Even with the die gouge, though, Shay, it wouldn't have soft borders like that. You know what I mean? Like this just, to me, it just looks like the incused machine doubling that we see.
I mean, I would say it would soften up after a number of strikes.
Could.
Right.
It could.
Dennis said no to the question of do the letters look in?
Right. And this is a different coin.
Excuse me, look in relief. I believe
This is a different coin, and this is without a doubt machine doubling on this coin. On the side of the T there.
on the right side. Yeah, definitely.
See where the arrow's pointing?
Mm-hmm.
That is incused machine doubling. So, yeah, I mean, I would probably not make a conclusive assessment on this without seeing it in hand. And it's not something that I would say send to me because either way, if it's a little die gouge or a little machine doubling, it really doesn't add any value to the coin. So.
Yeah, I don't think it's a doubled die. I don't think it's a cut die.
No. Is that what he's asking?
Yeah.
That was the question. Yeah. Is it doubling?
Well, okay. These are incused. So if it was doubling, that area would be much thinner than normal.
Right.
Because incused hub doubling looks much different than hub doubling on coins in relief, on devices in relief.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's backwards.
Yeah.
Like the T would be skinnier than normal.
But the fact that he's asking if this is a doubled die makes me even more certain that it's the incused machine doubling, because we had that same thing with the initials on, which quarter was that? The EC? Was it EC?
Bessie Coleman, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Bessie Coleman, I think. The initials on that, where there was a lot of incused machine doubling seen on those quarters.
See, 2-letter, extra numbers.
Almost some of them completely separated.
Yeah.
So it is tricky. Incused machine doubling can be really tricky and very confusing.
Yeah, and kudos to Dennis, because he's been sending us some pretty challenging emails and coins lately, so appreciate it.
He is really looking close at those coins.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love some of the things that he comes up with, too. They're awesome.
Really close.
That's
Yeah.
always good. 1848 large cent repunched date from Scott H. I picked this up at a coin show and thought I would share it with you. I did a little research on it, and from what I found, this is a scarce variety. Have no idea what it's worth, but I believe I picked it up for a good price. He had no idea that it had an RPD. He was asking 50, and I talked him down to 24. Would like your thoughts. Thank you for your time. Now, I am going to say that Kittle's probably going to throw something in here and say if you're cherry picking the guy and it's something that's worth a lot more, don't try to really knock him down that much. If
Exactly.
it's several $100s and he's asking 50, pay him the 50 and go on, because that which I think is fair. Be fair. Be fair. I'm not saying don't try to always get a good price, but I know he's good.
Well, isn't this one of the more common Nukums for this date? One of the more common repunch dates?
It's very cool.
I have this one.
I didn't get to look this one up, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't look it up either. But there are a lot. I did? Oh, am I the one who
looked at
answered
it at
it?
the same time.
It's been 3 weeks.
This isn't the one we looked at last night.
No, we looked at it before the
Okay.
giveaway stream.
Oh, okay, then I did.
It was like a month ago. Yeah.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Don't ask me to remember that far back.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
But I do think that I do believe that this is one of the more common ones. I'm not sure. Yeah, these repunch dates are fun, and there are a lot of them in this series, a lot.
The Newcomb 4 is an R4 plus. Pretty rare.
Is it?
Pretty rare. Yeah.
I have this one, so I don't know. Okay.
Oh, streaming.
Yeah, R1, 2, and 3, I think, are more accessible to the market, but once you get beyond 4, it gets really tough.
Listen, I get the PCGS and the Cherry Picker's Guide, and all these people have different rarity scales. So I don't know if a 9 is rare or if a 9 is not rare. If a 1 is rare or if a rare 1 is common. Like, whose rarity scale are we using?
Well, I think with large cent attributions, I think R7 is the rarest.
Okay, I'd have to get out.
It doesn't go all the way to 9, like what we see in the Cherry Picker's Guide, or
Okay.
so. Yeah, this one's kind of like in the middle. So there's probably, I don't know, 50 to 75 examples extent.
Nice.
Which,
Well, that's good to know since I have one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm a lead with what, or I'm a follow with what Shannon led with. I wouldn't have talked him down from $50. This is a pretty good one. It's decent.
And can I just point out that this is such a handsome coin?
It is a nice coin.
Oh yeah,
it is a nice looking coin.
Clean, very clean.
Yes, it's just
especially when they're not cleaned with a rag and they turn red.
They get the prettiest brown, the most attractive chocolate brown color to them. I mean, they just really, and that's a pretty design too.
Yeah.
And real quick, thank you, Stray Man, for the $5.
Yeah.
Stray Man, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Okay, Adam.
Thank you.
Bottoms up.
1891S Morgan dollar from Zenny B. Hi, Sean. It appears I have an about uncirculated Morgan dollar. I've never graded anything like this before, so I would like your opinion. The luster is still strong, about 75 to 80%, and only slightly fading on the high reliefs of the coin. Would this be considered about uncirculated condition? By the way, I really like your YouTube channel and how thorough you are with all your explanations.
Apparently, this is for you, Sean.
And apparently, I'm way too over-explanatory.
Yeah.
And apparently, I don't care. So sometimes it's just how it's got
That's
to
a
be.
good thing.
Yeah.
1891S. Nope. I guess that's the only picture. What was the question? By the way,
So would it be considered about uncirculated condition? So is that AU?
I think it's a slider. That cheek, while clean, does not exhibit any sort of luster. It looks like the high points have some wear on there.
Yeah.
It's close. It's like bordering on that AU 58, MS 61 kind of level. It really depends on what grader you get on which day. Like if I were you, I would send this out and make sure that they look at it on a Friday. So
can I just point something out real quick? I think I just solved the mystery of why I didn't get Raf G's email.
Oh, good.
Because Adam had it and didn't pass it forward.
Oh no.
So Raf G, he won a mint set.
Oh, yes, because he had a duplicate. That's right. He had 2 items that he won.
Okay,
Sorry.
so Rafe G, please, do you still have the email, or is it in your folder, or did you delete it?
Adam.
It's still in there.
The other thing I want to
Rafe or Raf, I'm not sure how we pronounce that.
Just for everybody else, is that we usually do not like grade a coin over email.
Yes.
So because of this, we're showing this right now, but you really can't grade a coin very accurately.
Correct.
Through images in email. All right. You really want to have the coin in hand to grade. And so we try to encourage you guys to grade your own coins. Asking to grade it for you is not a service that we provide.
And if you need to figure out how to do that, we actually have some instructions on how to go about learning how to grade your coins.
That's right.
I will say I'm not a good grader, and
Me either.
I like to look at the different things that we have as far as our explanation goes.
Yeah.
We're the ones that help you find the information to learn to do stuff with coins.
Right.
Yeah. Certain things, yeah. So Rafe, You won a mint set from me. I didn't have your address because Adam was hogging it and I didn't know it. So I'll get that out to you as soon as I can. I'll try to put it in the mail tomorrow or the next day.
And anybody that Sunday Peaks said she got mine too. So anybody, by the way, that was waiting on mine, they went out last week. So I was a little late.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Thank
No,
you,
mine did.
Devin.
Mine went out last week too.
$1.99 super sticker. Thank you, Devin.
Devin, thank you for the $1.99.
We were on vacation, man.
Yeah, I'm still waiting
I
on
know.
Costco medals. If they're in here, I'm still
Well,
waiting on.
if you have not sent, if you won something and have not sent us your address yet, I am sorry. I'm going to be the bad guy. You are SOL.
Except for that.
Because we have to have a cutoff point at some point, and we give you guys, we always say you've got 72 hours, and that's a long time to claim your giveaway prize. And if you have not sent us your email yet, I am sorry, but better luck next time.
Yeah, that's a good one, Matthew. That's a great site.
Yes.
And that's part of what we put into what we tell people too.
Mm-hmm.
So you're definitely correct about that.
Oh,
Sean?
What a Christmas ornament this would be from Dennis D. I'm dreaming of a women's quarter era Christmas ornament, like any of the ones they made before.
Well, it'll have to be only on one side of the coin.
yeah, right. But it's the good side. So.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh my God.
Are you kidding me? So we know that this means that you have the clash on the obverse.
The big clash.
Strong
The
one,
big
too.
clash. Yes, this means that you have the big clash on the obverse. Good luck pulling that coin out.
So is it who made these?
That kills me.
Did this
They
did
made
this
these.
I don't know if he made this and photoshopped it or what, or if he found it. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he photoshopped it because
Oh,
why
please.
would you say what a Christmas ornament this would be?
Hi, Nick. No, please tell me he did. He photoshopped it. Oh my God, I'm sorry. This was
not real.
okay. Boy, my heart is pounding right now. I'm telling. That is no joke. Like
Well done,
my
sir.
heart is pounding.
Yeah.
Dennis,
Well
that was
done.
cruel.
That
That was cruel.
I think above anyone else, you'd be the one that's more triggered, Paula.
Oh, I was that really triggered me.
Orgulo Azteca said he won and sent his information, but never got an answer back. So we might have to follow up.
What did you win, Orgulo? I think you won from me, and I believe I sent that. I can send you tracking. What did you win? But yeah, I'm pretty sure that. Go blue.
He's like, I won the 100-ounce silver bar.
My turn. Oh, I love this. I got a preview of this when he first found it. 83D doubled ear scent, FS 101 from Dig and Dave. Of course. Who else would it be?
Yeah, right.
Hey guys, sorry I haven't sent an email in a while. I've been searching, just haven't found anything too exciting. I did find this recently. It appears to be a 1983D FS 101.
I really wanted to go back and count how many people sent us a 1983D. Is this the double die ear? And
I know.
Have a measure. Is it 1 in 10,000 or 1 in 100,000?
Right.
Yeah, that one is always Dave.
Yeah, that
Right.
one is Dave. Look at that.
That is a great variety.
It's either there or it's not. If it's
Yep,
not
it's
there,
either
you
there or
don't
it's
have
not.
it, right?
Yep.
And it looks just like all the pictures.
Yeah,
Isn't
it is
You know
clear
what?
as day.
This is a lot bigger than it looks.
Customized Christmas. Oh,
This is huge.
a customized Christmas card from Perry's Cards, right? Well, we'll look into that, Orgula. You will get that, I promise you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we need to get a hold of Perry's Custom Cards. Yeah. It'll have I guess it'll be a Valentine's Day card.
Well, and do you get to tell him something? I don't know how he does them.
Yeah, I think you get to tell him how you want it.
Tell him how to design it or how you want it.
Yeah, we'll get with you, Orgula or Ogula, or I never know how to say your name.
Orgullo.
Okay, Orgullo. I'm sorry. I do know how to say Azteca. I'll just call you Mr. Azteca.
There you go.
I can butcher a name, I'm telling you. Mr. O.
Yeah, Mr. O.
Shay?
Oh, is it me? All right. 1958 S Lincoln Wheat Cent from Tiffany W. Hello. I recently ordered some rolls online, and while going through the third roll, I noticed this coin, 1958 S. I knew I had not come across one before. My question is this a real mint error or is this a fake coin? I appreciate any feedback. Thank you in advance.
Is it real or is it Memorax? Oh, good, Victoria. Hi, sweetheart.
Is it live or memory?
Oh.
He's got a smart. He's got a
This
smart.
one hurts my feelings. Oh, this hurts there's so much wrong with this, but it's like the obvious. Don't say anything, you guys. You people in chat, what's the first thing? What's the first obvious clue? This coin may not be real. What's your first clue?
The first thing that you see.
The first thing that you see that
you should see.
may not be right. Yeah, may not be real.
Let's see. We got the rim, the S.
Well, the S is obvious. I mean, that's an obvious.
That's it. The S right there. You don't need to look any further than that S mint mark because there are no 1958 S Lincoln cents.
And then you can check his little grin that he's got.
He's got that shit-eating grin, yeah.
Well, if you think about it, they didn't make any 58S anything in any denomination.
Anything. Nothing.
Yeah. And nothing for 57 either.
No.
Or 56? Or maybe they did. I don't know.
All proofs and stuff were minted in Philadelphia.
Yeah. And 59.
68S is when the San Francisco Mint came back online, minted proof coins. Yeah, this is scary.
There it is, right there. Sherry Ward says, "Yeah,
yeah." The S mint is for Seoul, Korea.
It is. That's right.
Yeah.
I was going to say Shanghai, China, but
The Shanghai Mint. I stole Seoul Korea Mint.
That's why they made the thing. You just got Shanghai.
That's the entire coin is fake, Michael.
Hey,
yeah, the entire coin is fake.
Feltus is here. Be careful. Shh.
Yeah, Felty's like, hey, I'm very young and impressionable here.
My young, impressionable ears.
That's right.
Oh, sorry. I forgot. Sorry, my bad. I said the S were cuss jar.
Remember, Paul is a sailor. So
I know. Well, airman, but
airman.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's okay. We cuss just like them too.
Yeah.
But I try not to. I know I get in trouble all the time from my pastor. Anyway, no, the whole coin is fake, Michael Kittle. It's most likely, I don't think it's a cast copy. I think it's done with false dyes. I don't know how they do it, actually. You can tell from his grin. The entire thing is wrong. It's just wrong.
I don't think he or she sent it to be graded, correct?
No.
I hope not.
No, I don't think so.
Which was hopefully probably why, the question, was it real or not?
Let me tell you real quick. I have seen so many fakes in just the last, and by so many, I mean like 5, which is a lot in my mind, that have been sent to us or to me or in the Facebook group. There was an ASE in there. There was a
double die.
The 55 double die, this coin. One I sent to Jack Young. Sorry, Jack Smith. I'm making names up now. Fake
That's my-
names, fake people.
Fake people.
But really, I mean, it's really getting out of control, and people are actually buying them. So it's really important to be proactive.
Well, just some advice. You know, some people, as you're getting into the hobby, you see something cool and something you hadn't seen before, and you think, oh yeah, maybe I should get this, and then I'll ask about it. No. Try to use your phone. Try to verify whether something's real. You'll come across there's so many scams. I mean, fantasy coins. I mean, I could go on for hours about how many different things people try to scam people.
I looked at a 1924D Standing Liberty quarter, which isn't, and this one wasn't something that was like on my radar. I don't remember even seeing one before. Ended up showing it to Jack Young. I mean, it was for somebody who like had never really seen one before, it would pass. The date was pretty obvious. There were some pretty obvious things on it, but it would pass for somebody who was just a beginner or didn't know much about the series.
And let me tell you, just because, and sometimes dealers don't see this stuff or don't know, right, either. So
there are graded examples, Shay.
Right.
We know there's graded ones.
Yeah, and just because it's in a dealer's stock doesn't mean that it can't be bad.
It doesn't mean that it's real, but it also doesn't mean that he knows it's fake.
That's right. It doesn't
mean correct.
It takes a lot of knowledge and a lot of time to figure out all of this stuff. You have to look at your coins closely, and if you don't have time and you buy in bulk and put it out there, you may not see it. So anyway, I'm not trying to say that. Anyway, you understand.
No, right, yeah.
I don't want you guys to be spending money on garbage and crap. Be as stingy as you can. The newer you are to the hobby, the more stingy you should be about letting go of that dollar out of your hand. All right? Until you read the book and understand.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. Who's up?
Amanda.
Me, I think.
Amanda. Okay.
2023D Bessie Coleman quarter die chip from FlowMe 911. Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm visiting family out in Henderson, Nevada, next to Las Vegas, and I figured it was an excellent place to search some coins since Las Vegas gets coins from all over the world. All I see are usually Denver minted coins in Southern California, so kinda ironic that I have this Denver minted quarter to submit for your viewing pleasure. I know die chips aren't the most exciting finds, but this is a nice surprise to me. Hope you all enjoy.
Anything on a Denver is, you can see it on top of that airplane.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. It's a pretty big one.
For a Denver, that's pretty big.
Yeah.
It's like,
and I think that most of us can attest to the fact that these die chips got a lot of us like on fire for finding errors in varieties. A lot of people get started
it's your gateway drug.
because they found something small like this, right? Yeah. So we want to encourage people that, it may not be a huge valuable error, but it's a really cool thing. So,
right.
Yeah.
And it looks like it might cover up part of the letters. Is it that big? That would be nice,
It looks very much like the Crown die chip.
Yeah, I was going to say the crossing the Delaware.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So anybody come up with a good vernacular name for this?
Oh, probably.
Snow on the plane.
Snow on the plane.
Right. Turd on the wing.
Bird
Turd on the wing.
Now, just I do want to say that this is a internal die break, right? So it's not a cud would be a break along the rim.
Yeah, die breaks on the interior of the coin. That's basically what an interior die break is. I'm not sure that this would classify as a die break, though. I would probably just call it a chip, but you could call it. You can call it a break.
It
Whatever.
has to be bigger than what,
4 millimeters
3
square.
millimeters, 4 millimeters.
4 millimeters square. But I'm not going to measure it. So if you want to call it a die break, call it a die break.
1934D Peace Dollar from Nanny Stacks. I cherry-picked this, and after some research, I was thinking it's the VAM3. The tiara, mouth, and nose look doubled on the obverse. Reverse mint mark seems to be the VAM3. Am I correct this time, or at least close? First thing I'm going to say, Nana Stacks, is don't go down that rabbit hole.
Oh, I remember this. I love this one. Yes. Look at that.
Wow. Yeah.
Look
There's
at
a lot of
the
spikes there.
yeah.
I don't think it's supposed to have that many spikes.
Yeah, right. It does
Not
not.
quite that many. You can really tell, like, the back, the
The
Uh-huh.
back
last,
side of it, right?
yeah.
Last
Mhm.
2, 3.
Don't think it's supposed to be spiky like that.
That's pretty sweet.
That's very cool. I think it's in the hair and stuff too, though, isn't it?
It's more on the lips and nose and yeah.
You can see her bottom lip there.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And the side
Yeah.
of the nose.
Yeah. Awesome.
Oh, it's real.
Everybody's all paranoid about fakes now. Is it fake?
Right?
There's just one thing wrong with this coin.
It's not in your collection.
Damn it! Yes. Hey, look at the doubling on we, by the way, in the D. And
Yeah, look at that.
Yep.
Yeah.
With
And the
the E?
bottom of the
Wow.
W. Yeah.
That notch in the E there. Holy mackerel.
Okay, so there was, I think the difference between the two different VAM2 and VAM3, this one is filled and the mint mark placement is a little bit different. So I think this was the VAM3.
Nice.
So same obverse, different reverse. Correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
And that's what most of the VAMs are about, right?
Yes, die pairings, die marriages. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
Cool. That's awesome.
Very cool.
That's the normal
2000.
Grand Meredith. Sorry.
2022 Shield Scent Unlisted DDR from Paul
Jim.
S. A panel. This is a super cool find on a near uncirculated specimen. There are no listings for this 2022 Billy double die yet that I know of. This appears to be one of the strongest Shield Scent DDRs I've seen. Stronger than the 2022 in my opinion. I'll attach what I can as I have a lot of photos given. The doubling is present on all of US OA. Initials and what appears to be slightly spread O on the 1, notching on the upper portions of NE.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Definitely thick.
And I am not even going to ask Matthew Valley if he's already seen it because the odds are that he has.
If nowhere else on his Facebook page.
Right?
So look at, yeah, all the bottom notching there.
Yep.
It's pretty strong. Dang.
Wow.
One more thing to be
Very,
looking
very
for.
This is Paul, right? Is Paul in the chat? Paul, are you in the
Paul's
chat?
got some.
Paul,
Yep,
there
there
you
he
are.
Yep.
Paul, have you sent this in yet? Have you sent? There's Matthew. Hi, Matthew. Yep, he's seen it. Ugh. Stop that. Have you sent this in yet, Paul? I hope so.
You know, one thing we haven't seen very much of in the inbox is like the double die reverses where it's got the class 9 up there in the
An E pluribus
stuff.
unum. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Have you seen any of these, Matthew, with the EPU doubled, with the incused hub doubling? Because I would love to see an example if there is.
The only person I know that has one is Frank.
That's what I was going to say, Frank.
I know.
Find one. What year was that?
I don't even remember.
I don't either.
You'd have to ask him. But that was pretty sweet.
2014, maybe.
Maybe. Very cool.
Nice.
Very
Paul,
cool.
this is a great example.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little bit of deterioration there.
Oh, on the C and the A.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Little
that's
dye wear.
a
Right,
good
Matthew.
example. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at those initials.
I am really surprised if that doesn't have anything on APU. Below the banner line, 2022D.
Yeah, that's some of that doubling I
No,
was
I
talking
want to
about.
list it, but haven't sent me his address yet. Huh. Okay. I know they're doing a lot of work on their listings right now, Paul. So bear with them. But I'd get it listed somewhere. I'm not sure I'd wait. Get it listed somewhere because you want to have the discovery coin. So send it off to Wexler's. Yeah.
I don't know if they're accepting them yet either.
Who, Wexler's? They have a ton of them listed.
No, I mean,
Send it to Copper Coin. Send it to Chuck Daughtry. You may never see it again, but
Oops, I lost that.
you may never see the coin again. It may get lost, but
no, it's like a few folks are. I know the guys over at Wexler's are going through old stuff. and
yeah,
putting
they
it
are.
on.
So Alejandro is asking, how can I send a picture? And the answer would be, like the pictures that you see here, take a full front and a full reverse picture of your coin. And then also, if you have something that you're wanting us to look at specifically, take close-ups. And then up at the top of the chat is our email address. And you can send those to us there.
And don't just say things like, "What do you think?" or "Can you give me an opinion?" Ask us what you want an opinion or what we think about a specific thing.
Right.
Yeah, I promise you one thing. If your email is not up to our guidelines, you will receive an email telling you how to resubmit it. So don't get upset. There's lots of examples in that response of how we want things, like how you should send the pictures, and so everybody gets it at one point or another.
Yeah, usually first couple times, then we start.
Yeah. And then we yell.
Highlight.
Then we forward them to Daniel Malone.
Funny.
Whose turn is it?
Back down to
It's mine.
Mine.
It's yours, Sean.
Oh, it's Sean.
1974D FS 101 Kennedy $50 from Numismatic. Just wanted to share and confirm my diagnosis of my most recent $50 hunt find. It's not in the best of shape. However, it is my first cherry picker's find from a bank box, so I'll take it.
Fantastic. This is a great variety. Everybody needs to own one of these.
Yes, and don't buy
They're
it.
pretty easy
Go
to
out and
find too.
hunt for it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Hunt for
they're
it.
actually very, very easy to look for, and all you're doing is searching for those 40 and 90% Kennedys and overlooking these. You're not doing it right.
They're usually found in mint sets also. So you can
Yes, I
find
have
them.
one in a mint set.
Yeah. Same with the.
So we need a
71D
close up. There we go.
There you go.
Oh, the double R.
Yeah.
Yep. And look at the 4. Look at
Yeah,
the
the little-
crosslet on the 4.
The lips on the bottom of the 4.
Mhm.
On the little crosslet. Yeah.
Right there.
This is a great. So this example is pretty circulated, but early die state examples of this are great to have because they really show you what a true doubled die, at least this class, is supposed to look like, and they're just great to have, and an inexpensive, if you can't find one, you don't have money, you know, or a bank or something that you can get $50, you can pick these up for pretty cheap.
Yep.
So everybody should have one of these.
It's nice.
Yeah, that's a really, really nice.
And so confirmed.
Confirmed. My turn. Struck through late stage cap die from Jackalope Herdmaster. Hello again. I just picked this wheat scent from eBay. I'm still new to errors and varieties, but I think this is a struck through late stage capped die error. I'd love to know your thoughts on if I'm correct or what it actually is. Thanks. Update. I received the coin, and upon inspection, I noticed details that the other coin left on my coin. So this would be a Brockage error. I only assumed that it originally was a cap die error, as the outline of the strike through wasn't circular. Please let me know your opinions, as I honestly don't know how to attribute this coin. Oh.
Wow.
That is very, very cool. That is a partial Brockage. That is a partial Brockage. Awesome. What does the bright verse look like? Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Gosh. So partial cap die.
Is that what it would be?
Partial cap die.
Do they break? Well, if it's late stage, it could, right?
Yeah, it can. It get very thin.
This is more of an early to mid because you do have a Brockage on there.
You do have a Brockage on there, yep.
Yeah, so that's.
So this is a later stage Brockage because of how distended and stretched out the devices are there.
Can we tell on a date? Is it from the 50s?
I am assuming that it's, I don't know what it is.
I think that's a 1959.
I'm going with that.
Yeah. One could only dream, right? Everybody talks about having a 59 Lincoln with a wheat scent reverse.
It's so funny because that you said that, because I have seen so many posts this week on Facebook where people will have like a struck through grease and the date's not visible, and they'll be like, do you think this is a 1943 copper, or do you think this is a 92 close AM? You know, it's always got to be that coin.
Right.
Hey,
Paula, do you want to walk us through how that was created?
Mike Noodle said 52. I think it's a 52.
Could be. Like, no, I would be able to show you.
Play-Doh.
Hey,
I'd be able to show you with Play-Doh. So a coin got, so do you guys know what a cap die, what a die cap is, when another coin gets stuck to a die, basically. This was a struck coin. Got partially stuck to the obverse die. So the reverse, obviously, that's the struck part that you see there. Is striking coins. And this will eventually go away unless it falls off first or is removed. This will eventually go away.
Thinner and thinner, and
it'll get thinner and thinner and thinner. Yeah. Sometimes they get wrinkled and all kinds of stuff. So little depth.
That's pretty neat, though.
So it's in the way of the design rim. That's why you don't see like a design rim there. It's in the way of the rim gutter on the die. It's a 1951. Okay, Felties, we're going to say it's a 1951 just because you said that.
I just said it looks like her 1943 copper.
19. Well, okay. See,
Looks like her.
that's what I'm saying. People, they will. If it's your coin, you're going to say, God, this has to be the 1943 copper.
Got to be that.
Got to be that coin.
Let's see. Am I up on this?
You are.
1945p War Nickel DDR from Scott Holiday. Hello, Sean and panel. Not too long ago, I watched the video that Sean did where he talked about this DDR. So I went to the LCS today and I found this beautiful uncirculated War Nickel that showed the same double die you mentioned in the video. Thought I would share it with you. Thank you, Sean, and all in the panel for everything you do. And thank you, Scott.
Oh my!
I love your use of a double die.
Let's see that doubling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Wow.
Wait till you see that. Yeah.
Ooh.
There you go.
Wow.
There it is.
How many steps has that got? 5, 4, 5? That's pretty. It's in pretty good shape.
It's a little muddled in the middle there.
Nice. I need one of those
Wow,
to add next to.
Well, Shannon, you already got the other one, so save some for the rest of us, would you?
Now come on.
What an amazing example of doubling.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Talk about spending $20 so you can make 1,000.
I'm looking at value right now. Let me see here.
Yeah, Adam. Yeah, indulge us on that. I'm curious. I may not be too far off with $1,000.
Can I look at the obverse and reverse again?
No. Man, that thing is sharp.
In my opinion, this is at least a 66.
Yeah.
So 650 for a 66.
Nice.
That is sharp. Look at
You paid
that.
$10 for it.
Nice cherry pig.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, from Sherry Ward. Bye. Bye. Hi. Bye. Bye.
I just said that could make me start looking.
Hey,
at
Amanda, you got a lot to read here, okay?
This is a fun one. I was glad to put this was a late edition, so
And Sherry, this is the
what?
First big double die I found when I started.
There it is. Wow.
Nice.
It's awesome.
Whoops, I didn't want to do that. Cancel. I know. I'm so excited for her. She's like, Paula, I think we were in a chat. I don't remember which chat we were in. She's like, I think I might have found a 97 double deer. And I'm like, yeah. Okay, whatever. Send me a picture. I'm like, holy crap. Yeah, you did.
Yes, she did. Yes.
It's so nice when I actually get to say,
Congrats.
yes, you
Right.
did.
Wow, very nice. Now we
Congrats.
need somebody to find the 1988 double.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
And the
Next.
55B.
Second. Okay, we're
Wait,
not done yet.
wait. Point down there where it said how many slides are left.
Oh, God, does it say? How many do we have?
If you put point at the bottom of the
Oh, my
slides.
God, 24.
24 more slides. Jeez.
24. We're
Right.
not done yet. Hey, you guys, does anybody have to go to the bathroom?
Intermission.
Yes. No.
Hang on, I need to drink some water.
Is it my turn? My turn? Was that last
Kittle,
one?
you got to stay, Kittle. We haven't come to the cuds yet.
That's right.
Amanda got lucky. There was nothing to that email. That
What's
was,
up, Mr. Marsh?
I know.
What's up, Namaste?
Sherry, congratulations on
Yeah.
that. I am so, she said it took 6 years and a lot of tries. I know. I'm so happy for you, honey.
Sherry.
Yeah, so happy. She's been around forever with the rest of us. So good to see you found that. What a great coin.
This
Now
is a
send it
nice
to me.
one, too. Shannon,
What?
you want to read
This one's a good one. Oh, 1994 DDR001 FS801 from Beachside. I always enjoy finding a coin I don't expect to. I check every one of the 1994 Ps for this, and I'm pretty sure this is my first FS801. Not in great shape, but I think I get to check this off my to find list. Thanks for looking.
I just says, I'm
Oh.
looking forward to hearing that, Paula, because every time she sends me pictures, I'm like, no,
Right?
no. This is a
I can
tough
see this
one
from
too.
here. I can see.
I
it from
know.
here.
Oh,
Hang on,
go
we're
back
almost
to over-
there. What?
right there to the left of that.
This is all the slides, so we're almost done
Yeah.
now.
That was a lot of it's a lot of pictures. That's okay.
So on that planter, just to the left of in the second bay is what we say. You see the horizontal line there? Yeah, that's part of it.
That's part of it.
But the big one is on the other side.
I know, I'm getting there.
it
Okay, there it is.
Hey.
There it is.
Yay.
Yay! This is a tough one.
Yes, I have not found one, and I have looked at tens of thousands of 90s.
This is a tough one, and unfortunately, most of the time when people find them, they look like this. They've got the little bit of zinc issues and spotting, but
you got one.
You got
Beach side,
one.
don't worry about sending all those pictures and the marker photos, because that's exactly
Those are
what you need to
important.
do.
Marker
That
photos
helps
are
us.
always
Yeah,
important. Yes.
definitely helps. That's awesome.
No, it does. Yeah.
Well,
But when you've got the meat right there, I mean.
That's right. I wanted him to send at least a couple of the others. So
yeah, for sure.
It looks great.
Angie, I'm sorry. I don't like it any better than you guys do. Trust me. I don't make people happy, and I don't like that.
I know.
I don't like it.
Find stuff.
I don't. That's why when that guy sent me that message last night on Messenger, some rando just sent me some weird messages last night, like telling me how awful I am. I'm like, it's not fun, because I spend so much time like trying to help people and everything. And I know I'm blunt, but like I told him, we don't give participation trophies. It's not fun when you have to hear that crap from just random people, how awful you are, because you're telling people that they don't have what they don't have.
But you could, on the other side of it, those people, you could go tell all your friends you have this famous double die worth $100,000, and then you're broke next week and next month. And next year, so.
Yeah, you're just wasting your time on junk coins when you could be spending it here at the live coin Q&A, learning how to find really good stuff, the good stuff. It's okay, Angie. I know, honey. It's not you. Trust me. No, it's not you. It's Facebook is really, YouTube can be bad, but Facebook is really bad. It's like you got to have thick skin to be teaching on Facebook, because there are people who just can't get out of their own way. They want to take everybody else down with them, and it's really frustrating. But you guys are going to go places, and they're not.
That's right, John. Anybody that can be mean to Paula has not seen her in the pink dino costume yet.
Oh, we watched that earlier. We did. Oh my gosh. I scared that little kid, though. I'm still traumatized.
You did. Traumatize that child.
You do crush dreams for a living, Mike.
Right,
You
Mike.
do. It's true. Coin shop dealers appreciate us because we don't give you guys false hope, which means that you're not taking your garbage into them, trying to sell it to them.
Yeah, if you want to have fun, just save like 4 hours, go to your local coin shop and just hang and buy a couple coins. Just do it. But just watch and listen as people come in and say, well, but I saw on YouTube this is $100,000 coin. Well, that's not it, sir. Well, you're wrong. And they storm out of the store. And then that'll happen like 5 times in an hour. So anyway.
Oh, thanks, Devin. We get it in our email. So we have kind of an understanding of what they go through. And I actually had that experience 2 years ago in Grove, Oklahoma. I had some random guys bring me a a bag of change,
I remember
like
that.
pocket change. Oh my gosh, that was so. Yeah, but we get it in our email too. I saw this video. Usually, it's one of Sean's videos.
Okay.
Right.
Quick
Sean
tip.
was talking about this, and so do I have this 64 SMS? No.
Quick tip: if you reference Sean's video, send a link to the video.
Please.
He's got 100,000 videos.
Yes, please give us
Is
like
this the
an
one on
idea.
Is this the thing I saw in Sean's video 4 years
Yeah,
ago?
Because
please.
we watch a lot of them as they come out. But if you see one that was 10 years ago, because he's been on for a long time, we
Mhm.
probably aren't familiar with it right off the bat.
Yeah, and I doubt Sean is either. Like, I mean, it's not like we can go, hey, Sean, do you remember this video you made on the 1983 double die reverse? No.
Yes, I remember.
I've done
And then the
50 of them.
conversation ends right there.
Yeah. He's probably say, which one? Because there's 50 of them.
I ought to do a follow-up video where I mention, every single one of those coins is actually owned into a collection, and they're all documented.
You should. Somebody does need to do a video on like you are not going to find a 64 SMS coin.
Oh,
So
It's like out of every single video, they're finding that, and it turns it into a degenerate conversation about how they think they have it, and they don't believe you. When you tell
it
them.
does get the view, Michael. But the thing is, like, everybody wants them to watch. Everybody wants people to watch their videos. So you try to come up with a catchy title or something like that. My thing is, if you do clickbait title, put the information, back it up with good information. Back it up. Like, don't just go, you can find this $50,000 coin in your pocket change. And then you show a slabbed coin. Like,
Right.
okay, buddy.
Mav, that's literally my favorite King quote of all time.
What is it?
It's on the screen.
Oh, now what do I? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Exactly. What do I have? What's it worth? And where can I cash it in? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just refer you guys to Rosie's coins. She knows everything.
Oh my Lord, please.
Please do not watch that. Well, the thing is she uses your videos sometimes, Sean.
Good night, Scott. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your...
We're almost done, Scott. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks. Have a good night, Scott.
Who's up? I forget.
Oh, is it me?
Iche.
In 1999 wide AM in beautiful condition from Mark M. Hello, Sean. Your information has been a tremendous help through this journey. I started about 8 months ago. I started buying boxes of pennies from the bank and going through them, trying to stumble upon the big one. I have found quite a few little finds here and there, but I'm always hesitant to list on eBay unless I'm absolutely sure I have it listed correctly. Thank you. What would you recommend with the 1999 wide AM? Should I have it graded or not? Would it be better to list it as an auction or as a sale listing? All right.
Now, I am going to say something that you guys will rarely ever hear me say. This coin needs to be graded, and probably by PCGS.
So 99
I yearn to find one of these out in the wild in this condition.
Yeah, 99 is the rare of the three. So.
It is. Yes.
And that is clean.
Wow.
That is a nice coin.
Very nice.
You got the close FG.
Mm-hmm.
You got
Then evenly spaced A and states.
spaces between the T's and the A. That one's easy for guys to remember.
Take my money.
And a wide area.
And a wide
A.
AM.
Hey, it looks like it's got a floating roof.
Stop it, Adam.
Yeah, actually it does.
Bye, Adam.
Kick fan.
Kick him out. I just kick him right out.
Nice.
No, just because we get so many of the 88, 89.
Well, here's the biggest reason why I say to have that graded, because it takes a loop most of the time for people to see, and people are going to want to know that that is actually what you're saying it is, because there are a lot of listings and a lot of coins out there that are listed as wide AMs and they are not. So you're going to have a much easier time, I think, selling that, having it attributed on the label and in a slab. And it's a zinc scent, so you want to get it protected.
Yeah.
Just an idea. I mean, it could be pretty valuable.
Yes, it can.
66 or 67. 60. It jumps big time from 66 to 67.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't think that one is a 67. However.
No, it's got a couple issues.
Yeah, it looks like a 65. What does a 65 say?
275.
That's still good.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
Still some margin.
Yep.
Wouldn't GreatCollections be better than eBay? Probably for
that one.
Probably not.
Either way. It could go either way.
It could go either way. I think with that one, that depends on. So most of you guys could sell it to somebody here on YouTube, or find a collector who really wants a 99 wide AM, and you'd have an easy time selling that.
True.
Don't ask outrageous amounts. If you get it graded, you're going to know the grade it is, so price it accordingly.
And so will everyone else.
Yeah, if you don't want to do the work, absolutely, Kittle. Yeah.
Overstretch the market, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can essentially take that coin and send it to Ian Russell at GreatCollections. They'll grade it for you and everything. You don't even have to mess with it.
Yeah, Michael Kittle had a good point. Yeah, it is 100% better if you don't want to do the work. That is true. But yeah, PCGS 100% for that one. Yeah, for sure. Whose turn is it? Yeah, Shannon's.
Oh, it's my turn? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
To grade or not to grade, from April R. Hello, I was wondering if you think this should be graded. Also, what do you think it is worth? And where should I sell other than eBay?
Oh, is this the one I think it is?
Yes.
I don't know.
Okay, we're going to have 2 coins here, you guys, that I'm going to recommend having graded. This is one of them.
Wow. Love that one.
Now, these can be quite pricey. And I don't mean into the thousands. I mean into the hundreds. So,
And that's pricey.
but that's pricey to me.
Is there a reverse on this one?
Yes, and it's beautiful.
Oh,
That's a
worked
little
out well.
dirt. That's a little bit of dirt right there.
Yeah.
And that's a little dirt from, is it from the picnic table here or the steps?
It's from a dirty, it's sitting on a dirty something. First of all, I'm going to recommend getting it off of that dirty table ASAP and getting it into a flip.
Yeah. And never do not take it out of that flip again unless you're willing.
I have seen similar examples of these in just the last couple of weeks. Grade between sell between $400 and $600. If that gives you an idea. Very similar examples to these in just the last couple of weeks. You need to get that off of that table. Don't try to clean it. Nothing. Put it in a flip. And if you're going to grade it, just send it off to grading. If it's needs it, and I don't think it needs conservation. I think it just has a little bit of loose dirt on it.
Don't rub it off.
Don't rub it off.
No.
No steel wool. No, no fingers. No. Oh yeah.
It is a beautiful.
It's a beautiful coin.
coin. Yeah.
That is awesome. Why PCS over NGC? Silver Stacker and Training is asking.
Strictly for resale value.
So What about CAC?
Well, CAC will not recognize
They
this.
Do not
well,
do
actually,
errors yet. They do not do errors yet. They are not doing errors yet.
Now, I think Silver Stacker was talking about the 99 white AM, and
I would
maybe-
not. I don't. So I don't think that. I don't know that they're doing. They may be doing cherry pickers varieties.
we're
I'm not
doing
sure.
Lincoln Cent cherry picker.
They are doing Lincoln Cent
Right.
cherry pickers.
Yeah.
Right now, my recommendation is probably not sending it to CAC grading, and it's not because there's a lot of controversy because they are super, super, super strict. I don't personally think that's a bad thing. I know that a lot of people disagree. A lot of people think that they're too strict. I think, but I don't think it's a bad thing. But I don't sell coins, so I can see where people who sell coins would have an issue with it. A lot of people are sending things in from crossovers, and they're not happy with the results. I personally
From the
think
dealer side of things, they are very upset with them.
they are very upset with them. They are,
Yeah.
but I think they're going back to an old grading standard, and I think they're just being picky on what they put in their holders.
And to kind of go on that,
Strict
PCGS and NGC actually are starting to tighten up a little bit on theirs, to be honest.
Yeah, I have seen that, and I've heard people talk about it too. It is having an effect on the other grading companies. Yep.
Not bad thing.
So,
a little bit of checks and balances is always good for the hobby.
Do you want your coins to be what they actually are? I think, yeah, but it's, I don't know. Have the other grading companies been slacking? I don't know. I don't know enough about it. Really, I shouldn't even be talking on it.
Thank you, Jackalope Birdmaster.
Thank you, Jackalope.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jackalope. I do know that Ron Drewutsky, the president of CAC Grading, was on the Coin Show podcast, and Matt and Mike interviewed him. And you guys should go watch it because I think that you'll learn a lot about what their mission is.
Do we have a link for Felty's coins? He's asking about CAC, and I think that would be a good way for him to learn about CAC.
CAC Grading. Oh, for the Coin Show podcast? There, Shannon just put their YouTube channel in. It was in the last month, I think.
Yeah, it was a few weeks.
Yeah, a few weeks ago. So just look at their last live streams. So they actually have it on their live stream, and then they separated it also into its own video. So you'll see it's Drewutsky, but his last name is not spelled anything like it's pronounced. Yeah, a toothpick is fine, Ida, as long as you're not raking it across. I have heard a lot of people say that if you can get a thorn off of a rose bush, that's actually the ideal thing to pick in between mint marks and stuff, and to get kind of stuff off of around devices. I think Chuck actually said that using a thorn on off of a rose bush is the best thing, but it won't hurt the coin. A wooden toothpick. No.
You don't want there to be a clean spot underneath.
Yeah, but like Michael Kittle said, you might not want to know what's under it. It's true. It's true. So, lovely coin. Great coin to end with. Thanks for being so patient with us, you guys. I am going to pull up the StreamYard giveaway tool. Because I know people are like, oh, I need to go. Let me see. Stream. Whoops.
What are you giving away?
Amanda, can you pull that picture up? Where I get this up?
Yes.
Giveaway page. So we are giving away a copy of Sean 2, who did the rabbit hole of the 1909 Lincoln cent. This is his new book, Rabbit Hole of Improper Alloy Mix. It's a signed copy. And we're going to have him on too. Hopefully in the next few weeks. We have a lot of people lined up. In the next few weeks. Yeah. In the next few weeks, we're going to have him on, hopefully, to talk more about his book for you guys. I have another copy to give away too, but for now, we're just going to give this one away. So I'm going to share this. Let's see. Maybe. Present, share screen. Go. So type in hashtag Woody. Hashtag Woody.
Woody Two Shoes.
And you guys on the panel,
Yes.
if you don't have a copy of this book, you can enter this too.
Really?
Yeah, of course.
Well, I do have a copy.
It's not my giveaway tool. It's StreamYard's giveaway tool. I have nothing to do with it. So
the panelist wins. It's rigged.
Because I won on our not this year's Christmas giveaway, but last year's Christmas giveaway. I won gold, I think.
That's right.
Yeah. So I can't rig it. It's not my giveaway tool. There's no way for me to rig it. So, and if the people in chat want to complain about it, I can just time them out.
Oh, we want to get it.
I'm just kidding. They won't. We have great viewers. So you guys should enter.
I have one.
Mike Noodle, do you know what book I picked up tonight? Thanks to my friend Shay. Are you still in the chat, Mike Noodle? I picked up an amazing book.
Thanks, Devin, for the kind words.
It's the longest title ever.
I know. I picked up Gene Cohen's The Classification and Value of Errors on the Lincoln Cent.
Yeah.
Limited edition. Signed and numbered.
Like 794.
7 something. Yeah, 7 something. Super hard book to get a hold of. That is a super hard book to get a hold of, you guys. I bought a copy years ago for $10 or something. I had no clue. And I gave it to Shay. I had no clue what it was, nothing. I just knew it had a bunch of pictures in it and Shay would love it. And then Shay and I started researching it and we're like, holy crap, that is a scarce book.
It's $600 on Amazon.
Yeah, it's a tough book to get a hold of. $600 on Amazon. Yep.
Roseanne's like, somebody can make money on that. Yeah, yeah. Well, I get email notifications from certain services that tell me we're in stock.
Make sure you guys are getting in your hashtag Woody because I'm going to draw it in a minute.
So are we going to have coins next week to show? Or just a special guest?
Yes. So we have Tom back on, our friend who did the presentation to you guys on the short snorters. He's going to be on next week again talking about so-called dollars. But it's only like a half-hour presentation, and we are going to take questions. So if you guys have any more questions about short snorters too, or so-called dollars, send them in.
Hey, don't miss that one.
All right, guys.
I just picked up a so-called dollar over the weekend, a really cool one.
I just took a picture of one that I have to put on my digital frame. I love so-called. I love them. Jeffrey Schumar bought me a so-called dollar book.
Hey, Paula, do you have the Panama Pacific, for the Montana Fund so-called dollar, the HK409?
I'll tell you in just a second. I'm going to draw this, you guys. Good luck, everybody. I'll tell you in just a second. Which I don't know if I have that. I don't think I have that one. I do have a pan pack, but I'm not sure which one.
Metal.
Cosmo!
Congratulations.
Hey, Cosmo Metals, you're the one that I have a 54S from the.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No,
You don't,
Cosmo
not
Metals,
anymore?
congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Send us an email with your address, please. You have
Within
72 hours. That's right. You have 72
Or I get your
hours.
book.
Physical
And your 52.
address. Physical
Your
address.
physical shipping address, your YouTube name, and your real name, please, to info@livecoinqa.com. Our
And
email
I'll
address
still
is
go
at the
ahead
top.
and ship your coin to you.
I know you will. Shh.
Send me your address.
Don't tell anyone.
You guys send a physical address.
ICG graded. It was graded at the 2017 or 18 Florida Fun Show. What are you talking about, Dale? I don't know what you're. Oh, I'm about to sell my very first coin ever graded 1982 small date MS67 that has occluded gas bubbles. 1982 P small date. Is it copper plated zinc?
Info@livecoin.qa.
Info@livecoin. Can you email my coin? Can you email? What you talking about, Willis? What do you mean, Mike? Can you email my coin? What's he talking? Why are you laughing? What's he talking about?
No, I was making a big deal about.
He's being a smart ass.
Yeah.
Mike is careful. Felty's still in the chat. Get an email from Juan
If someone wants to claim a prize, they've got
Did you all
Juan,
hang on a second.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Yes, it can be a PO box. A PO box is fine.
One.
Don't grade the parking lot sinking, Angie.
Hello, I won that one. Yes, and it is shipped. You probably will get it tomorrow. Victoria got her book today, so you will probably get it tomorrow, Juan. I can send you your tracking. I can send you your tracking, Juan.
Coins over the weekend, so he should be getting his too.
Listen, I was on vacation, so if you won something from me, you'll get it in the next couple days because everything has been shipped, but I took vacation, which means vacation.
We all kind of did.
Yeah, so.
Good night, Felties, and he said we can cuss.
I think we talked about it, and it was mislabeled, right? Oh, so it was a copper-plated zinc, Dale. So if it's a copper-plated zinc, it cannot be an occluded gas bubble. They have graded a couple with that designation on copper-plated zincs, and that's incorrect. Occluded gas bubbles are reserved for solid alloy coins. They cannot be on plated coins. Those are plating blisters. So, good night. Good night, everybody. Okay, are we ready to go?
Thanks, everybody, for coming. Yes, we're ready.
All right, you guys. Thanks for coming. Thanks for putting up with us for so long and sending us your amazing, amazing coins. We love you guys. Until next week. Bye.
See you guys next week.
See you guys.
27.